Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2019 Peter J. Salmon and Milton J. Samuelson Employee of the Year Award nominees.
In 1968, on the 30th anniversary of the Wagner-O'Day Act, the NIB Board of Directors created the Peter J. Salmon Employee of the Year Award to honor those employees who excel in their positions at NIB-associated nonprofit agencies. Named after the late Dr. Peter J. Salmon, who was instrumental in advocating passage of the Wagner-O'Day Act of 1938 and the subsequent formation of NIB, this award recognizes the outstanding achievements of the employees who are blind working at NIB-associated nonprofit agencies.
Amos Ackerman, Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Maurice Atkins, Alpha Point.
Brian Bauer, Best Work Industries for the Blind.
Scott Barubi, Vision Corps.
Kenneth Bauer, North Central Site Services.
Jerome Brown, Mississippi Industries for the Blind.
Trish Chisholm, Dallas Lighthouse for the Blind.
Karen Cole, New View, Oklahoma.
Mary Ann Donnellan, Cincinnati Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Lynn Drake, IFB Solutions.
Paul Ducharme, the Lighthouse for the Blind.
Abram Graham, Industries of the Blind.
Todd Gray, Association for Vision Rehabilitation and Employment.
David Green, Lighthouse, Louisiana.
Shamika Harris, Industries for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Yannick Hill, Chicago Lighthouse Industries.
Michael Horn, Clover Nook Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Teresa Howard, Olmsted Center for Sight.
Diane Hubbard, Northeastern Association of the Blind at Albany.
Jerry Ingram, Lions Volunteer Blind Industries.
Charles Johnson, Lions Services.
Byron Jones, Lions Industries for the Blind.
Harry Kastrup, Lighthouse for the Blind, St. Louis.
Matthews Lassay, Envision.
Cody Leal, Travis Association for the Blind.
Marques Manuel, Louisiana Association for the Blind.
William McAllister, Outlook, Nebraska.
Norma Mendez, Lighthouse Works.
Michelle Mills, Beyond Vision.
Shayna Mitchell, Alabama Industries for the Blind.
Philip Myers, San Antonio Lighthouse for the Blind.
Albert Perez, South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
Tori Pfeiffer, Georgia Industries for the Blind.
Larry Reed, East Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
James Brian Rutherford, Blind and Vision Rehabilitation Services of Pittsburgh.
Rami Saldana, West Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
William A. Skinner III, Beacon Lighthouse.
Jerry Swinehart, Bosma Enterprises.
Bonnie Jo Warner, Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Doug Westering, Arizona Industries for the Blind.
Calvin Whitehead, Lighthouse for the Blind, Fort Worth.
Delana Williams, Beyond Vision.
Shirley Williamson, LCI.
Gregory Zerby, Keystone Vocational Services.
In 1996, the NIB Board of Directors established the Milton J. Samuelson Career Achievement Award. This award is presented to an individual who demonstrates career advancement at an NIB-associated nonprofit agency or in the private sector. The late Milton J. Samuelson, former NIB board member and past executive director of the Chicago Lighthouse for People Who Are Blind or Visually Impaired, was a leader in the blindness field and an advocate for upward mobility and career development programs benefiting people who are blind.
Ricardo Aguirre, Mississippi Industries for the Blind.
Angel Brassard, Northeastern Association of the Blind at Albany.
Bo Ellerby, Lighthouse, Louisiana.
John Flessner, Chicago Lighthouse Industries.
Allison Fortney, Industries for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Diana Garza, South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
Jarrett Gist, East Texas Lighthouse for the Blind.
Teresa Harper, Lions Industries for the Blind.
Lester Hawthorne, Dallas Lighthouse for the Blind.
Gene Hubbard, Beyond Vision.
Richard James, Industries of the Blind.
Catherine Jidnak, Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Sherry Johnson, Alabama Industries for the Blind.
Ronita Jones, New View, Oklahoma.
Jason Jude, Virginia Industries for the Blind.
Brandy Lacey, Travis Association for the Blind.
Todd LaFlame, Lighthouse Works.
Bellamina Likens, LCI.
Varnard Lewis, IFB Solutions.
James Martino, Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Daniel Molina, Envision.
Rosemary Nettemeyer, Olmsted Center for Sight.
April Oliver, Lions Volunteer Blind Industries.
Mark Pluchek, Outlook, Nebraska.
Samantha Porter, the Lighthouse for the Blind.
Sulen Porter, North Central Sight Services.
Ted Rios, Alpha Point.
Jared Sims, Georgia Industries for the Blind.
Bryce Smith, RLCB.
Elton Thomas, Lighthouse for the Blind, St. Louis.
Earl Arthur Tillman, Midwest Enterprises for the Blind.
Troy Wackford, Association for Vision Rehabilitation and Employment.
Congratulations to the 2019 Employee of the Year Award nominees.